everyone, this is Trevor Bates with PDS Equipment. Today I'm standing in front of the 7151 Plus 2 and I'm going to be going over daily basics and how to take care of your machine. First thing you're going to do every morning is you're going to come in and do a test print and you're going to shake your white bottles if you have white ink. And now I'm going to show you how to do that. Alright, so your white bottle is going to be located here. You may have two white bottles, it just depends on the ink set that you have configured. So key is make sure you use a Texwhite, a lint-free cloth. We're going to unlock the white bottle with the lever. We're going to lift up. And we're just going to shake the white just like this. You don't have to shake it too hard. Just agitate the white. You need to do this every day before printing. When you're done, place it back in the machine and make sure you lock your lever. Another thing I want to touch base on is our test prints. So, in order to do a test print, we're going to go to function 2, test print and cleaning. We're going to select test print, and we're going to select scan. That's going to now print our test print. So this is our test print. This is what a perfect test print looks like. No nozzles missing, and when you achieve this, you're ready to start printing for the day. Make sure to keep an eye on your clear and white as well. So when you finish with production for the day, we need to make sure we clean this machine. So in order to do that, we're going to go with menu, maintenance, station, carriage out. So once I've performed those steps, I'm going to open up all of these covers. So there should be 3 covers. And your carriage will be in the middle of the bed. At this point, you can either choose to do your maintenance here or manually move it over here with your hand. I prefer to do it on this side just to give me some more room. So now I'm going to go over our capping station and how to clean it. The supplies you will need will come in the bag with the machine. We'll be using M015, also known as F200. We'll use cleaning sticks. I like to use gloves, as well as Texwhites. So now I'm going to show you how to clean this capping station. So I've got my F200 or M015 and a Texwhite. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some liquid onto a Texwhite. Be very careful with this stuff. It is very strong. If you get this on your hands and touch the machine, it will eat the paint away. So always make sure you put the lid back on it. Now, first thing I like to do is clean my wiper. So we can take this out, clean it good, clean down in here really well, and pop that back in. That clip right there allows you to just pinch it and pull it right up. The next thing I'll do is to take this white, I'll clean the tops of these caps. This is the most important part over here, is just wiping the tops of all these capping stations. Also using this, I'm going to clean up all in here. So any residual ink, what you're seeing here is pretty normal of a day's use of production. So when it's all done, this needs to be good and clean inside of here. So this is what your capping station should look like after you clean it. I used the wipe to clean all around the caps and got all the excess ink up. Our wiper's clean, and this area back here is prone to getting ink. I like to use a swab for that area so I can get down in here, and I will also use my Texwhite to clean it up. Make sure you do this every day as well. So now we're over here around our heads. Every day I want you to clean the lamp. Make sure we wipe it. We're going to clean around the heads, and we're going to clean the heads themselves. I use a Texwhite soaked in liquid, just like I showed you over at the capping station, but I am using a new one. And I will first wipe my lamp. Make sure you get all the ink off of this. If you don't, it will affect your curing.
Next, I'm going to take this Tex-Wipe and physically dodge the nozzles and the print heads, but I'm going to make sure the bottom of this carriage is really good and clean. You're going to see flat spots around all of these heads, as well as these grooves. I will take my finger and put that Tex-Wipe on my finger to clean these grooves just like this. That will really help keep your carriage clean. And once you get all this ink off around the heads, we're going to take a cleaning stick now and clean the heads. So now I'm going to address the print heads. I will take a cleaning stick soaked in solution, and I'm going to clean the areas all around the nozzles. The nozzles are the dark section on these print heads in the middle. So all the stainless sections, we're going to clean while dodging the nozzles here. If you're getting buildup on your print heads, you want to make sure to get that buildup off, and we will use a Tex-Wipe for this. Make sure when you do this, you're going to use a new stick for every print head. Your print head should look nice and clean when you're done. There's still a little bit of buildup on that, so I will take a Tex-Wipe and give a nice soft wipe in one direction to really get that ink off. And I'm going to do this for every single print head. If you're having nozzle issues, you can take a Tex-Wipe soaked in F200 and press and hold onto the heads for a couple minutes at a time to really help clean nozzles. So this is after I've cleaned all the heads. You can still see there's still a little bit of buildup on this one here, on the magenta head. So I want to definitely go back and make sure I get all that off. But your head should look nice and clean when you're done with them for the day. A couple things also I want to touch base on are these two filters here. One is a mist filter. It's going to catch a lot of ink for you and overspray. And this is going to be an LED fan filter. So in order to replace these, we're going to unscrew the white thumb screw and slide this out. Then we're going to take this filter and throw it away and replace it with a new one. Make sure you clean out in here and pop a new one in. I'm going to slide this back in, just like so, and screw this back on. Also, I want to show you how to take this one out. This one can be blowed out a lot of the times if it doesn't have ink on it and clean. You can blow this out with an air hose or clean it, pop it back in, and screw it back down. It's really important once you get done doing your daily maintenance, we're going to close all of our covers. And we're going to make sure that we come over to the control panel and press enter. That's going to make sure that our carriage goes home onto the captain station. Also want to touch base on the waste tank here. This is going to be every couple weeks I'll check this. The machine will tell you when to check it. Just to be safe, I will always check it every couple weeks. There's a lever on the right hand side. So you're going to pull the lever out and this will drop down. You will then take the liquid that's in here and put it in a 5-gallon bucket or some large container, and at that point call your local expert waste removal company and let them dispose of your ink properly. So everything we went over today can be found in your daily care maintenance manual that comes with the machine. Also want to touch base on where you guys can find all of these supplies. So if you go to MamakiInkjet.com or PDSEquipment.com and go to Buy OEM Ink and Supplies and search your machine. So this is for a 7151 plus 2, but we also have all the other machines that Mamaki carries to buy your supplies from. Once you select there, we can now scroll down and find our inks and easy guides and donuts and a lot of other
products we offer. All of the supplies that you're going to use can be found down below the ink section. So cleaning sticks, M015 liquid, Tex wipes, everything that you're going to use. Once again, this is Trevor Bates with BS Equipment, and we're here to help you guys in any way that we can. So feel free to reach out to us. We're your Milwaukee flatbed UV experts. This is what we do, and we want successful customers. So give us a call anytime with any issues that you may have.